Davey, and I'm awesome. And welcome to the Comic Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos, and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, my doctor told me I was colorblind. Came right out of the purple. So, kicking it off this week with last week's Comic Corner, the I Need Therapy Corner. Joshua Martinez kicked it off with, I'd say, first! But that's just getting old, huh? A little. Then again, since when have you cared about a joke getting old? Then Robert Kindler commented, have the worst timing. I can't be first anymore. And if I can't be her first, I might as well be her last. I hope you're talking about marriage and not murder. Joshua Martinez replied to his comment, I succeed first to you, my Northman brother. Skull. Josh, you are not a Viking. Then Joshua Martinez commented, I've already had 10 pints of beer! Yeah! I did it that way because he doesn't do it as well as I do. What are you looking at? Want to go? Huh? You want to go? I could have left you with the gremlins in the great Xeno Wars. Oh, God, why do you doubt my love? I've done nothing with my life. In case you can't tell, he was drunk.
Duh!
I remember when I found out my brother was into bestiality. I was like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Disclaimer, that's just a joke. My real brother's not into bestiality. He's into fake rubber women. Then on my Davy's Awesome Stories, this weird cop, where I talked about a particularly weird cop that I dealt with in a small town. Robert Kindler kicked it off with, I think the first song that comes to mind is Bad Boys, what you gonna do? In his case, though, it'd be more like dumb boys, what stupid thing you gonna ask? Then Robert Kindler commented, I remember there was an NHP. I swear would pull me over like 3 or 4 times a week because my registration tags were expired. Not the registration, just the sticker. I didn't get pulled over that much, but I did have a situation like that a few years ago where I did it online to avoid the lines, and they sent my registration but forgot to staple the sticker to it. So while getting that resolved, which for some reason took 90 days, I did get pulled over several times, and I had to inform them it is registered, they just forgot my sticker. Then Robert Kindler commented, Hannah once talked me into a ticket. Got pulled over by the same NHP. He looks at my DL. Is this your current address? No. How long ago did you move? Hannah, 1.5 years ago. Women. Then Robert Kindler commented, I used to deliver newspapers. Saw a different NHP this time. I rolled up on him to tell him why I'm driving around in circles at 4:30 in the morning. It's a good idea. Then again, if he was watching and you were delivering papers, it should have been obvious. Then Robert Kindler commented, I am currently fighting the same NHP that gave me the registration trouble on whether or not being on a phone that has no service to it is illegal or not, because Nevada state law does not say electronics or cell phone, it says a wireless communication device, and the phone that has no service cannot communicate. I think you lose that one because it says wireless communication device. It doesn't say whether or not it's working. If you're driving, put the phone away. Then, let's get this out of the way. J-Spud commented, I knew a strange cop. Well, he was actually a mall security guard who felt compelled to patrol our neighborhood with excessive vigilance. God forbid some innocent child put up a lemonade stand without giving him his cut. A parochial grade school student with a nightstick lodged deep where the bum trolls live is a sorrowful sight. I tried selling candy bars door to door, and he frisked me something awful. His hands were everywhere while he whispered aggressively, flirtatious racial slurs in my ear. It was very alarming. He gave me his badge number with a soft-toothed, seething command to call him sometime. It was very harrowing indeed. Oh well, the law is the law, I suppose. Although I did find it strange upon arriving at his home, for deeds my memories have suppressed, that he collected a lot of milk cartons with missing youths on them. This has indeed been a strange week for me. God, you're sick. Then Joshua Martinez as himself commented, I knew that cop. All plastic looking and stupid. Nothing against cops, just this one. He pulled me over while I was walking home. Walking home from work. Still in my uniform, and asked to search my backpack. Knowing I could have said no, I just let him as there was nothing secretive in there. Just drawings. You draw these? He asked. I go, Yeah? Why are you out this late? It's a little past midnight, and I tell him we closed at midnight, and I'm heading home. You still in uniform? I nod and say yeah, thinking, yeah, dude, McDonald's work shirts are all the rage. Kids love them. You're going home, is that correct? I was getting antsy, but said, yes, sir, while thinking, no, I'm going to the scene of the crime. Now, this night repeated itself one other time the same week, but thankfully not again. It was funny, before he left this comment, he did text me asking, like, did this cop look like this? Did he look like that? And yes, it was the same cop. You could tell because his face looked Botoxed. Turned out his face looked that way because he does Botox. Then, Paul Jetto commented, crazy, I had a coworker who used to be a cop, and still kind of acted like one. We had security guards for the whole mall, and they did their job just fine, but he would try to frisk people like a male Karen, even though he had no right to do so. He even dragged some teenage girl back into the Sam Goody because she didn't have a receipt for her iPod, and the guy who worked inside kept telling him that she came in with the iPod and that she bought a couple of CDs or something. He eventually got fired for barging into the women's changing room in Penny's because he thought the women were stealing. That raises a couple questions. First of all, is Sam Goody still around? And second, why was she buying CDs when she had an iPod? I want to thank everybody who stood by me while I learned the meaning of mucho. It means a lot. Then I'm at Amy's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed AEW's Battle of the Belts 3. Joshua Martinez commented, first, you review an AEW event while holding a WWE belt. Second, wait, what? Dude, I've reviewed many AEW events holding WWE belts. I've also reviewed ROH events, Impact Wrestling events, NWA events with WWE belts, because of the 6 belts I currently own, only one of them is not from WWE. Then Joshua Martinez commented, optimist, the glass is half full. Pessimist, the glass is half empty. Cat owners, the glass is knocked over. Cats suck. Why are cats good at video games? They have 9 lives. Cats are not good at anything, or good for anything. Except maybe a stew. I saw a poster today that asked, have you seen my cat? So I called the number and said that I didn't. I like to help where I can.
Sorry.
I saw a poster that said missing cat, and I called the number and said, congratulations. Why are kittens actually excellent bosses? They have great leadership. They have great nothing. What do you call the cat that was caught by the police? The perpetrator. What do you call the cat that was caught by the coyote? Progress. What animals can you not trust? Big cats! Because some are cheetahs, and others are always lying. I disagree with that one. I like cheetahs and lions. I wouldn't get close to them, but I like those. But more than them, I don't trust domestic cats. As far as I'm concerned, they can go back to wherever they're from, because they're not indigenous to this country. They're from Kathmandu or something like that. And here, Catman don't. In movies, when somebody goes underwater, I like to hold my breath to see if I could maybe survive that situation. I almost died watching Finding Nemo. Then on my Davy's Awesome Movies, where I reviewed OMG, We're in a Horror Movie, a fantastic comedy that you guys should check out. It's on Tubi. Joshua Martinez commented, I don't want to be the first to drop the bomb, but dude, you ain't Cobra Kai material. I'm Eagle Fang. Then Joshua Martinez commented, second, keep it up and get ready for Beige. No, Josh. Like I said, wars, not Trek. Then Joshua Martinez commented, third, I love this movie, by the way. It's a great movie. Then Joshua Martinez commented, fourth, your dad jokes are a joke. They sure are. Then Joshua Martinez commented, fifth, I got all the sweet numbers. I am king! Oh God, I have no life. And then finally, Paul Jetto commented, sixth? You guys are weird, lol. I saw this movie on Tubi with my girlfriend last year, and she couldn't understand why I thought it was hilarious. Those two guys dressing up and acting all Victorian and whatnot was beyond funny. My wife didn't really like it either. Kids loved it. They thought it was hilarious. She was just all like, "This is stupid." I was just like, yeah. It's kind of the point. And when you think about it, it was so stupid, it's brilliant. You know what happens when you cross an angry sheep with an angry cow? Two animals in a bad mood. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications for when I post new videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.